And now for another episode of Confessions of an Online Psychic. With your host, novelist, filmmaker, and authentic psychic, Dave Thompson.
Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Confessions of an Online Psychic. Now this episode is special. I'm pushing this episode out ahead of when it would normally air, and I'm recording it on Sunday, May 16th. And it's what comes to me was a suggestion that I do an episode to address some concerns people are probably going to have regarding what to do during the COVID-19 novel coronavirus issues around us. There is a lot of hype. There's a lot of misinformation. There's a lot of people spreading conspiracy theories. There's a lot of things saying that this is some sort of fake thing, whatever. Based upon my analysis, and this is also while in trance, this is real. This is very, very real. What we are facing right now is basically a world-changing event, and it's occurring everywhere. Now, there's been some talk, and I remember around about, I think it was 2003, 2004, in which there was a prophecy that was announced that there would be a worldwide event occur, and this worldwide event would be basically something that everybody would witness at the same time, and it would change the way we are as the people on this planet, as how we act as governments and how we act as countries. This most likely is that event. Well, let's get to what you can do about this. And this is a bizarre period in time. It is surreal. Those of you in the larger cities, you know what I'm talking about. There's entire areas that are empty, that are normally full of people. It's vibrant. And we are facing things that not even my grandparents or your great-grandparents or their parents ever faced in their time. My grandparents went through the Great Depression, but because they were farmers and their parents, my great-grandparents, were also farmers, they were not as affected as, say, the people in the cities were. But now most people are in cities, even a small town. You're going to be affected by this. And so, what can we do to help deal with this? And I can only talk from an energy point of view, from a magic point of view. And yes, I am doing magic right now. I've been doing magic for a while, and my money magic does work. I've been very impressed with the results I've been getting and the people that I've been helping with this magic, the results they've been getting. So, first thing we got to do is we've got to ground ourselves. And that is very important. If you do not ground yourself, all the chaotic energy, all the misinformation, all of that energy, that nasty, ugly energy is going to hurt you. There are several techniques. You can go hit YouTube and you can search and you can say, hey, how to ground. My favorite method, though, is you sit up straight. You take a couple of deep breaths. And then you take your point of view, which for all of us is usually through our eyes. You close your eyes. You take your point of view, and you just send your point of view down to your base of your spine, then down to the soles of your feet, and then into the earth. And imagine you have some copper wire or copper chain. Copper conducts energy. And you take it with you down into the earth. Then you find a rock. You lasso the rock with the wire. And you come back up. It's that easy. There's a lot of different techniques, but this exercise, well, it really works for me. Now, what's the other thing we can do? We can work with gold energy. We can shield with gold energy. I don't believe in working with white energy. White allows everything to stay and exist. Gold energy works, but not just gold energy. It can't be just energy. It has to be armor. And so what I tell people to do is you place your hand over your chest and you allow the gold energy to build up. I have other videos on this. But as the gold energy builds up, your chest and your hand should become warm. And when they're really, really warm, allow that gold energy to spread out and then solidify. See it turning into a thick ceramic or Kevlar or metallic armor, and that it's impervious. It's impervious to dark energies because they won't go near you. If you have dark energy around you and you shield yourself from the gold light, they will not go near it. Gold transmutes, so this is a way of transmuting the bad energy. Okay? Now, the other thing that has been suggested, and I agree with it, is for you guys to practice some physical exercise. Get out, do some walking, get some exercise, aerobics. Walking is best for me. Walk and walk and walk. This builds up your cardiovascular strength so that if you do get this virus, you have a better chance of fighting it off. Take supplements, whatever you can safely. Take them. I recommend zinc. I recommend honey. And I recommend B complex and vitamin E. And also for myself, I do fish oil. That's the other thing, because you have to maintain your physical health. Your physical health will affect your mental health, and your mental health will affect your physical health. If you are having problems coping, reach out. Reach out to other people. Reach out to counselors. Reach out to me. I've helped several people recently with some issues, and we've made great progress. But I'm not a trained counselor, but I do use my psychic abilities to see what needs to be said to the person in order for them to have optimum health. And so now let's talk about some other simple things. I like to use candles for money drawing. I anoint the candles usually with cinnamon oil. You can also get some financial drawing oil. I recommend, I forget the name of the company I recommend it from, but I recommend a company on Facebook. I'll find Amazon. I'll find the links, and then you guys can do that. I also mix up my own financial oil, and some of my clients, upon request, I will ship you some. When you do manifestations or you do magic, it's best to detach from the outcome, which is why when I do magic for other people, it tends to work because I'm detached from the outcome. And other people, like for example, I've had several clients who say they totally forgot I did the money magic for them, and all of a sudden the money starts coming in. And you know what? Even during an economic depression that we haven't seen since, 70, 80 years, we haven't seen a depression like this, or a recession. Yeah, 90 years. We haven't seen one like this. Well, the reason is because I can manifest money. I've done money magic for other people. It's working. It is working. The magic finds the path of least resistance, so it will find ways to get to you. We can discuss that if you want to hire me on a one-to-one basis, or how when we do a reading, I can tell you what to do. That's that for this brief episode. I want to keep it short. I'm looking at a timer down here. So, that's it for this episode. Thank you for tuning in to Confessions of an Online Psychic. Be sure to, if you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to click the subscribe button. Be sure to hit the little bell so you're notified when I do put new episodes up online. I'm not following a strict sequence. I do know the old season of Confessions will be dropping every Tuesday, but the new ones, as I record them, such as this case, are being pushed out as soon as I'm finished with them. So thank you for joining me, and have a pleasant rest of your day. Thank you.